Mhm.
There we go. Back again. Redo the analysis for a moment. Magic keys. Huh?
18, 17.
There we go. Here we are again. PC just crashed. So, but it's also the last day of the month, so the monthly has to close. Let's see what happens. Maybe we're going to be staying around this range, right? But it isn't even overheating or something. It's not using all my RAM. Like, it's weird. How you doing? Look pretty good, man. What about you? For me, this is acting up really as a daily right here. The 4 hour. Skip the rest for a moment. Looking at this zone right here. This is zone where we're rejecting off. So if we push back towards 17.2 one more time and form a doji candle, or at least a rejection candle, we will at least I will be looking at a sell. Which brand PC? It's I'll build it myself. It's most of it in it is MSI, but here I got like the task manager up, right? And these are the stats, and it's not even that. Like, it's only losing 28% of this one, 5.9 gigs of the RAM. It's not using the other things. Internet is okay, and it's only 43 degrees, so it's not even overheating or anything. I don't understand. Yeah, let's see why I rejected that. Wow, retest area right here. That's 4 hour resistance. This is also a retest area right here, see? Retest area. That's what we called it yesterday. Even a little bit lower, like the 1807, and it got tapped actually, so I'm pretty surprised with that. We started selling somewhere here, I think. Let me take a look. Yeah, we started selling right there, right here. It did go to 1807 after hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. But I do want to explain something of what happened yesterday, what I called out, what was going to happen, which was it worked pretty well. So I'm going to show you in a minute what that was. There we go. So let's take a look. little further look. I am looking at gold at the same time because it's going up towards that retest area right here on the 5 minute, and on the 5 minute I want this candle to retest, tap retest, continue moving down with a target of around 30 pips, 28 pips as first target, and then second target is going to be 1807 to retest a low right here, retest area 1809, 1807, go between here. This entire zone is a retest area. Look on the higher time frames. There are some level sitting right here at 11, but we already secured most of our positions at that moment, so don't really mind that, right? 30 minute is respecting this zone. But we might see that pull up, right? Because we created that. There's actually an order block sitting right here as well. So that's pretty funny to see. Then we know that if price starting to break 18.2, that the trade isn't valid anymore. So there's only around a 10 pip stop, or you can choose for a 20 pip stop for more room. This monthly candle is too bullish, so let's see. It might, you know, Eisenberg, it might just do this, right? It might just start flipping up and down, like from this open right here, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? Right now it's too bullish, it's only around 10, 11 pips, nothing. So I got the 1817 entry. Oh, Titus, you're a lucky man. You are a lucky man. It's pretty much a little higher, but yeah, it's at that time. So yeah, I want to see one more pullback, and then as you can see on the 1 hour time frame, should already start going. But there's only also one thing is gonna go off the previous 1 hour that's bearish, so we do have to be very careful. But they might start pushing price up one more time against that resistance to retest the low, because we did hit the zone right here pretty well. If you look on the 15, there has to be a retest at 17.2. The retest area right here. 30-minute created order block. I don't really care about it though, but you know, there's enough confirmations. If the 5 minute comes up there and starts doing some dodgy shit, then we can start selling. I got in at 1860.23, okay. 18.63, you got the best entry. That's a savage entry right there. You still looking at sales today? Yes. Yes, I'm looking at sales. Right here. You can see it. Look, today is 3108. Yes, the last day of the month. Better be careful. Yo, Luke, tell these folks that I said if you're gonna be a subscriber and did not smash the like button, you straight up whack. You're it. If you haven't subscribed yet, you're it. I see gold going back towards 1807, 1808, and then coming back and just ranging in between here until the monthly candle closes. That's what I see happening. I don't see something crazy happening today. But yeah, so if you look right here, right, this was the structure to go up and down, up and down. Here we had some more structure. But if we look on the higher time frames, right, we're coming up towards this resistance right here, which is actually, if you look on the higher time frames, pretty strong zone. Daily resistance turned into it. See, we can look on the 2 hour or 1 hour. We see this zone acting up as a resistance in a previous breakout area. Right, so I'm looking for sales one more time back now. Give me 1 moment, I'll be right back. There we are again. So yeah, let's see. I see. Yeah, pretty much, Nippo. There we go. 4 hour line on 13. No, at that moment I already have taken profit. No, I'm not scared of that at all. So I had to find out support resistance. First of all, go to babypips.com. It's gonna explain even better than I can. But as you can see, where is the top zone and where is the bottom zone? Right? Where do you see candles turning? So you got. I'm going to be careful explaining this because I know I'm going to miss this trade. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So we're going to go back to basics. We got a green candle. This is a bullish candle. We got a red candle. This is a bearish candle. Right? Once candles start moving up, once candles start moving down, right? Down, down, down. And a bullish candle starts to form. It doesn't matter how big it is. Yeah, it does matter a little bit. A bullish candle starts to form. Let's say it engulfs it. Or it doesn't matter if it did engulf or didn't. This turns into a support. Now, one candle does not say it's going to respect it. It's not instantly a strong support, right? But it turned into a support. So once price is moving up, like this, and there's a candle printing bearish, rejecting maybe whatever, and printing bearish, a resistance has been formed, right? This could be the new higher high, right? And then price needs to come back, right? Price needs to come back and then starts printing bullish again. And what does it create? A new higher low, right? You see the same happening on the charts. I'm going to show you on the chart for a moment. This is really basic, but higher high, resistance, candle printed bearish, resistance has been formed. Candles come back down, higher low has been formed. Candle starts closing bullish, consolidation. Price starts moving back up again. Now, here are some better views on this, right? Let's say this candle right here. We go higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And if we look right here, candle printing bearish, resistance has been formed. Candle comes back down. Candle start printing bullish, support has been formed. This is the most recent 5-minute support when price started pushing back up after. Now, there was a higher time frame things coming in why price just broke this, but these are levels that have been created. Now, this is also the reason why I don't care about candles making supports when the trend is bearish, right? If we look at yesterday, what we did yesterday, right? If we look what we did yesterday, right? Hey Luke, just wanted to say thanks. Use your strat to get in at 1876 with 1.5 lots. Oh shit. Padillo making bank in that. Goddamn, boy. You made some good money on that one. So if we start, Chris, perfect. If we start looking at yesterday, right? Yesterday, all the people were buys. No. And the reason why I was looking for sells all the way right here, constantly looking for sells, because we missed this move. But no, not because we missed that move. If you look at the amount of candles, I explained this. Everything that happened before this move went down. Everything, right? Here you have candles still printing bullish, right? Candle are printing bullish, consolidation for a moment, lack of volume, price pulls out, drops back down. Pretty much, yeah, it didn't really fake out, it did do a nice move up. Starts pushing back down, right? You see how many candles it's needing to make this push down? 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, right? If you look right here, when the retracement happened back towards the consolidation area, this retracement is 1/3 of the size, and this took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 30-minute candles. So it took one more 30-minute candle to do 1/3 of the way, which means that the trend is bearish, right? Once we had, here it shows again, bearish candle, it took 2 bearish candles to engulf 5 30 minutes, right? Now, and then everyone's like, okay, we're going back up again from the support, we have a double bottom, right? We have formed a double bottom right here, and everyone's like, oh, we're gonna go up. You see candles like this printing. What do you think? You see the amount of what? If you look at these 2 doji candles, or even all the other candles, do you see any strength in bullish momentum, except for this candle closing without a top hook, which is also a problem? Do you see any strength? No. Like this candle closing like a doji, this faked some people out, like me. Not nearly. So all these candles start printing small bearish. And you see, I said it before, this is gonna take 2 or 3 candles to engulf this entire move. And what did it take? 1, 2, 3 candles. So just look at what's going on. Where is price going? Is it struggling to go up? If so, yes. You know the trend. Because if it's struggling to go up, it's going to dump down very fast. Right? So it's a big thing, because that shows you the trend, shows you where price wants to go. If it moves fast towards that side, it shows you. So yeah. Look. What? Would you be entering sell at the retest once it breaks support? Yeah, I want to see 5 minute do some dodgy shit, right? Great. Perfect. Fresh. I just want to see, like, if you look on the 5 minute, same as yesterday. See the amount of you already see how hard it is going up, right? I'm going to show you again. Look at the way it's moving up, like it's climbing very slow. See, like if you're going to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 candles to make this move up, right? 1 2 3 4, yeah, let's say 5 candles to the entire move down. Could even be 4, right? Even be this, because this is already retest area. Could even be 3, right? So this could take a very long time. It could also dump right now, right? Because you could also say, hey, we retested this area instead of this one. I want to go to the most recent one. I like the most recent one because they have the highest probability. This could take the same amount. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, or I don't even know. I think I did it wrong, but this could take many candles before this candle is all the way up here, until we're going to get ourselves back down. They're going to be faster than the actual move going back up. And it would make sense if you look on the 5 minute already. It would make a lot of sense, because if you pull it out of fib, no, just as an example, because it's a lot of things are coming together, right? I'm going to show you. If you put out a fib from here to here, this is pretty much 618. If you look on the higher time frames, if you maybe even pull it down towards the 4 hour, I think I could pull it down a little lower. Oh, let's remove all the green arrows for a moment as well. You're pretty much coming up towards the 618. It can still touch that area right here at the 618, right? It can do that no matter what. Just one question. 5 minutes is just sometimes too much noise. No, actually, I think the 5 minute has the best structure out of all time frames. It's really showing you the way prices move. So let price come back up towards that 618, right, to do the retracement. If you look on the higher time frames as well, with the fib from here to here, you can see that we hit the 70%. So let it touch that zone in here one more time, then we should continue moving down towards the lows. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of fibs, but you can see where the retracement is coming. You can have confluences on where price might turn, and there's multiple confluences why price is going to turn here. First of all, you got the 618 fib sitting right here just above it. Second of all, you got a 30-minute order block sitting right here. Yeah, third of all, you had a break of structure right here, right? You had break of structure right here, right? So it makes a lot of sense for prices to come down. You see the amount of volume that's in the red candles instead of the green candles, right? For me, it's just the only thing it has to do is come back here, do a 5-minute candle, weird stuff, and then start coming back down. That's the only thing it has to do. There's so many confluences right now that's saying price is going to retest this area and continue moving back down. Yeah, just wait for a 5-minute koala candle. That's the only thing you gotta do. Gold, yes, another pair is 5 minutes. Yes, gold is good. Another pairs you gotta be careful because then other pairs are most of the time a lot slower. GJ 5 minutes just a trap after trap. Yes, that's why most of us stop trading GJ, because GJ, first of all, Brexit is over and a lot of other fundamental parties are over, so price is just moving a lot slower, right? When price is moving fast, the 5 minute gives you great opportunity because it's not printing sideways. Most of the time on GJ, because it's moving a lot slower than usual, the 5 minute has nowhere to go. It's stuck, right? You gotta understand. If let's say if you compare it like a 30-minute candle of gold, right? If you compare a 30-minute candle of gold, this is a gold 30-minute candle. Let's say, right? It's the around the size of this one, and this is a 30-minute candle on GJ. Let's say it's halfway. Let's say just below halfway, or even. Even if it's, let's say there's 1 hour, it's 2 1-hour candles, right? 2 1 hours, 1 hour. And now you need to start putting cents in your mind, right? Put this a 1 hour as well. Both 2 1 hours, and this candle is gold. Let's put gold right here. 1 hour candle gold, and let's put GG on top and give a fuck. GJ right here, right? 1 hour on GJ. Okay, first of all, if you're gonna start counting that, right? If you start counting that with 2 30-minute candles, 30-minute candles, 2 30-minute candles are looking like this, right? 2 healthy size 30-minute candles. 2 30-minute candles on GJ are gonna be looking like this, right? It's small. Look. You can trade gold all you want, but when you start talking trash in GJ, you're gonna whack. Yeah, true. Now, this is all example, right? Let's put this one more to the side and have more room to show you. This is GJ, right? This is still GJ. So these are 2 30-minute candles on GJ. Oh fuck, that's not GJ. GJ isn't that big. GJ is small. Maybe 50%, right? And we have the 30-minute candles sitting right here, right? If you start with 15-minute candles, right, on the 1 hour on gold, let's say, let's put GJ, so 1 hour. Okay, there we go. If we start showing 30-minute candles, and this makes a lot of sense. Like, people could say I'm explaining some bullshit. No. If you look at the 15s are still very big. They have places to go. They're not stuck, right? They're not stuck. They're in the same spot, right? If you could start looking at GJ, right? Look at those 15-minute candles. There's the candle. This candle is so small. Yeah, this candle might be what? Average candle, 1 hour candle on GJ might be only 15 pips. 15 pips maybe. So start counting that, put that to 15 pips, right? Put this average candle, 1 hour candle on gold is maybe 30 or 40 pips, right? Maybe let's say 40 pips, right? If you start dividing that, right, towards the 1 hour, 30-minute, that's only 7.5 pips on every 15-minute candle, right? On every 15-minute candle. If you start dividing that again by 3 little 5 minutes, look at all the 5 minutes that are in a 1 hour. Look at all the 5 minutes, right? They need somewhere to go. So start counting. How small is one of those 5-minute candles? It's whack. That's absolutely fucking nothing. Right? And yes, there's movements in between this candle, right? In between the big candle, but there's not much room for the 5 minutes to move because there's so many 5 minutes that have to fit into that 1 hour candle, right? And that have to have a body. They have to have a body. So here, all those 5 minutes, if you start dividing them again, they can be a lot bigger and have a lot more room in pip wise to move. Even though if you start comparing this 1-to-1, it's the same size, but the amount of pips it moves is just a lot bigger. So the amount of pips in the 5 minute is better for you to catch, because the amount of pips on this one is nothing. There's only what, maybe 2 pips, 3 pips, 4 pips, 5 pips for a 5 minute candle that's going all the way up, or 7, 8, 9 pips. That's a big 5 minute candle, right? And one of those 5 minute candles right here might be 15 to 20 pips, right? Gold for beginners is tricky, yes, for sure, for sure. So start looking at how much space do you have. Do you have enough space to trade the certain time frame? If so, if yes, go and fucking do it, right? We also see the amount of profit you can make based on trading certain time frames, right? You get entries halfway, you get entries here or here or here or here. How much profit there's left? Start counting your shit, man. Then you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Now if you have a understanding of what's going on, what is the go-to? Yo, Snibble, I downloaded that role playing that. We have to start playing it. It's fucking mad. Absolutely mad. So yeah, hopefully that was a good understanding on how candles are printing, because just divide what's going on and see how big the average candles are gonna get. You can see, you can easily see, right? I believe you have explained order block earlier. Is it possible to help me understand, identify order block? Yes. So let's go to the 30 minute. There's one right here. Now this one is a little different, right? Because you don't see much to the left. But let's say you see much to the left. You have bearish momentum, right? Most of the time we're looking for order blocks right here. Not this close, but it's possible, right? We see momentum is coming down, right? We had a little break up, but we still are respecting this area right here, which is most important. We're coming back towards this retest area. We faked out on the retest area, so there's a high probability that we're going to come back towards this order block. Now, how to identify the order block? If I miss a fucking trade, I'll be so mad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care. It's the last day of the month. I don't give a shit. So what we can see now is that price has a bullish run, right? You see one big candle, another candle. Doesn't matter how close they are to each other. So this one has a little wick. One has a little wick. Let's do a little detail for you, right? And we do vice versa in a moment too, so you understand the vice versa as well. I like to do it good in one time that you understand it. So we have this candle right here sitting, right? Once the next candle, this candle is a high wake up, which is very nice, starts engulfing the previous candle, there's a high probability it's going to continue moving further down. Now this candle engulfed all candles to the left. 1, 2, 3 candles to the left. That don't matter. These candles don't matter anymore, right? All it matters is the first candle that's getting engulfed right here, this one, right? Once the candle starts closing, oh no, for free, GTA 5 fam, roleplay. once the candle starts breaking down and starts closing right here, right? That's a wick. Sorry, that's that's a wick. Once the candle starts closing right here, we have fully engulfed the previous candle very strongly, very strongly. This is no normal. This is an engulfment right here, right? This is just strong engulfment. This is something you don't see happening. You see it happening over and over again, but not that many times. I think it's for free on Epic Games. I think. That strong engulfment. This created an order block, which means that there's order sitting right here. Right? There's money. Right? If we're gonna go deeper, there's maybe 5 or 10 million lots of bank sitting there. Now, they're not gonna act upon some stupid 30-minute time frame, right? They're gonna be looking at 4 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, daily, weekly, monthly. So don't take the lower time frames too much into consideration, right? Maybe there's 5 million lots sitting right here, and they be selling. They took profit right here for a price, or maybe they're gonna take profit right here. Most of the time, they're gonna be taking profit right here. It's a small move. So once price starts going back up, right? Let's say there's 5 million lots sitting right here in buys and sells, because this elephant. Okay. Oh yeah. So that's good. Gonna push price back up. You're gonna tap in towards the order block. They're gonna be either pushing more positions in or taking positions out. Right? Now there's only maybe 2.5 million lots left. Right? And they're gonna push price further down again, and that's your entry right here. Now, you gotta understand, every time price comes back, the amount of volume that's sitting there gets less. Maybe there's only then 1.25 million lots left right there, right? And the last time it could break through, or it does a very small move afterwards. But that doesn't matter. It needs simple explanation. But this is volume that's sitting there. And like, look at it like, okay, now there's 5 million sitting there. Every time it touches, there's 50% less. Right? Every time it touches, now there's only 2.5 million lots sitting there. So, right? And every time it touches, the second time it touches, it's already so much less that it can break through. Now, at the same time, price is creating a resistance right here, not at this, just here, right? Created a resistance. This is the level where you're going to be looking for entries. So maybe on the 5-minute, you're going to be looking at the 5-minute engulfment, or you're going to be looking at the 5-minute doji candle or koala candle, whatever you want to be looking for, with stops above this candle. Yes? Not this candle, this candle. Right? Because this is the order block. This green candle is the order block. This red candle, we don't give a absolute dog shit about this red candle. We give a shit about this green candle. The only important candle after the engulfment in the order block is the green candle. This is also vice versa. If this was a red candle, right, we're gonna do this vice versa now, but I'll do that in a moment. Is this green candle? I'm gonna surround it one more time so you understand it. This green candle right here is the important candle in the room. We don't give a fuck about this one. We don't give a fuck about this one. And we don't give a fuck about this one. Yeah? Now this is also vice versa. Start looking vice versa. Right? The money. Let's say we're in an uptrend, right? We have to be in an uptrend for this. We have to be in an uptrend. Let's say we are looking at candles coming down after a retracement, and one candle starts engulfing the rest of the candle. What do you see? Order block has been created right here. Now, what's important to note? Yeah, what's important to note? The bigger the upper wick on this bearish candle, the stronger, the less strong the order block is, right? So if this candle decides to have a wick that's 50% of this candle, this order block is getting weaker, right? So you want this wick to be like this. This is perfect. That's all good. This candle can do whatever it wants. You do want to see it respect the previous order block candle, but it could drop down like that. That doesn't matter. But I prefer it to respect, right? Prefer it to respect. Once price decides coming down, right? Decides like this is a couple hours later. Once price decides coming down like this, like good morning, we're coming back to get your money, right? There's two things that you can do. Either you have FOMO and you think it's already going to go up 5 pips in front of this order block, which happens sometimes. Sometimes it does not fully tap into the order block, which it actually did, but it doesn't look like it. It's around 4 or 5 pips away from it. It just jumps up after that, right? And then you're like, oh, but it didn't touch it yet, so I don't have my entry. So that could maybe your first entry, right? Once price starts tapping into the top zone, I prefer to have, like, I don't really do this anymore because like jump in without any confirmation. But there is a chance, right? Once price starts tapping into the zone, I prefer myself. There's some people in here that prefer to just jump. When it's scary, you just jump, and I have to say, when you do that, most of the time you get the best entry you can possibly get, right? But personally, for me, I do want a little bit more. I hate the word security, right? So personally, I'd be looking at some 5-minute Koala Doji candle like this for me to start buying back up, right? This is what I'd be looking for, because for me it's just a little, when I jump in, I like the way that I jump in. If I have the high, if I have the low or the high, I like it, but it could also very, very, very much destroy you, right? This candle could also do a push, take everyone out, and then start going up, and then you're already in, and then you already took your loss, and you're like, oh fuck man, I already took a loss. So for me, it's like, I'd rather take the more safer option, which I don't like the word. I don't like safe, I don't like security, I don't like all these words, because those are words that are holding you back in certain situations. But for me, confirmation wise, putting 5-minute confirmations into those order blocks make a lot of sense. Now what you see most of the time happening as well, 50% of the time it's going to tap in and it's going to just jump back up, right? So it's sometimes you're already too late on the 5-minute. I'll be honest with that. But if you want to have a more probable trade, then I think the 5-minute is a very good one to start acting up on. So, but what you could also do, if you want to be like, hey, I'm gonna diversify my positions, right? I'm gonna use dynamic risk, right? What you can say is that, like, hey, 50% of this candle, if it goes in 50% of this candle, I'm gonna put my first position in, right? My first position in, no matter how many candles closed, I don't give a shit, right? You're gonna put your first. Your hair looks absolutely fantastic tonight. Look, oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You're gonna maybe put your first position in, 1/3 of your position. Then you're gonna wait, maybe for a deeper pullback down, or a 5-minute candle engulfment, or a 5-minute candle closing in a certain way that you like, and then you can put your other 2 positions, or 1 position, 2 positions, doesn't matter, even 50%. So yeah, as long as price starts respecting the lows of this bearish candle, then you're Gucci. That's your stop loss. Most of the time it's going to be around 20 pips or 15 pips or 10 pips, sometimes even lower, right? But be careful with the stop loss, because most of the time it sometimes just does this, bang down, and then starts going back up again. But this is what I prefer the most. Just look at the 5-minute candles, look at how they're printing, and if you can do something based on that, right? Do basically something based on that. But those are the explanation on engulfment candles, and they turn into order blocks, and how to, you know, start acting up on them. I will be doing. I had a little past 3 weeks. I've been personal life, bit of a thing. A couple things went on. I need to do some stuff. So I will be doing like an actual class soon with videos where I'll be explaining on a whiteboard what's going on. So order blocks, price action, how to use stop loss, how to use take profit, how to use this, how to use that, how to use all of those things. Right, because I see a lot of people be wanting that. Look at this ugly ass range. No, I've not taken any trades yet. Look, serious question. What was your longest win streak? Probably like 2 or 3 weeks. Around that. I think it was like in July. Yeah, it's last year. No, not this year. Last year, July, like 3 weeks or something. And including break-even trades. So but I'm already different right now. I'm using so many different things I'm trying to do to make my trading better, which gets you into losing a little bit more sometimes, but also gaining more knowledge, right? For me, the other strategy was just way too nervous. Was too tight. Like when you get yourself in, I explained this yesterday too, when you're in such a tight position where you get like that. 1 second. You're a most disciplined and patient trader, which most of trader. Successful trader after watching driven Forex videos. Oh, thank you, man. Plus you always draw 2 lines for supporting just when touching the body of the candle, which I understand. But the second line I don't understand. Yes, I can understand that. That's just, yeah, it's just the second line does not always have to make sense, but the second line you just look at some lower time frames. I don't know if I did that here, but sometimes you just look at lower time frames where previous rejection was or smaller resistances. Then I start using the second line as a lower time frame support or resistance. This could also be a higher time frame level, right? Right? So once you start, let's see, you go on the 4 hour. See on the 4 hour you see this, right? 4 hour you see this. Let's say this zone right here, right? But looking at the 4 hour, you're gonna be taking maybe this wick in consideration or some other wicks. You're gonna be looking at the lower time frames. You're gonna see like, hey, what's going on? What's going on right here, right? So you're gonna take the most recent one, and you're gonna be looking at where is the most rejection. You can already see at the line of my retest area is the most rejection, so you're gonna put your line right here, right? And that's all. You see the last candle tap into the zone. If you go to the lower time frame, I'm not gonna touch it right now, but you see how it's lining up. You see the last 2 candles to the wicks coming up towards that zone. It's a little bit of experience as well, writing them. Just so I advise you to keep on writing them every single day. Write them every single day and look at their work. If they work, and if they're showing you the resistance or the support levels that you are lining up, then you know you're doing good. If it doesn't, go look on why. Right? We can see based on only placing on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, right? 4 hour, 1 hour, it didn't touch it after the 4 hour and 1 hour. You can see it's lining up on the 30 minute with the wicks, right? I said it on the 1 hour. There's wicks coming right here, lining up with the 30 minute, lining up with the 15 minute, lining up with the 5 minute, right? So that's all you gotta do. And now it makes sense. It makes sense for it being there. No problem, Waleed. No problem. Yeah, Ryan, you can, but it's also good to focus on smaller things if you want. Focus on the things you want to see. Then radar it's already good. Just don't try and do too many things at the same time. Looks like it's going further down. Yes, it looks like it done the retest. It didn't go to my zone, and if it does, that's the thing. I wait for price to come to me. This is, let's say, right, as a person, my ass is standing right here. Oh, that's a little too much. I am standing right here, right? Right? In square ahead. I'm standing right here, right? As an example. Just because price is coming here, it's not coming to me yet. Wait for price to come to you. Once price comes to you with your confirmations, then jump in and take it down. That's the only thing you gotta do. Right? Wait for price to come to you. Wait as long as you need to, rather than jumping in because thinking of missing out. At the end of the day, right? Form a little strategy. See if price is coming to you in what way. Is it working out? If so, yes, take it. If not, look on why it didn't work out and start, you know, tweaking it a little bit. Like this, right? It didn't come to my zone. Why did it not come to my zone? There might be a little different level to the left, right? There might be a little different level to the left why it didn't do that. We're going to be looking like, hey, where can I start looking next time for my actual trade, instead of having to wait for price to come to where I was looking at. Why didn't it come towards the zone that I was looking at? And start implementing that on next trade or on the trade after. Doesn't matter. Try it one more time, because it doesn't always have to come back to your trade. Like, not maybe only 70, 80, 90% chance. There's also a 10% chance of price doing something different. Downloading. Oh yeah, that's savage. And then start downloading, like, I think it's 5M or something. 5M for roleplay. It's pretty sick. I did it yesterday. Stole someone's whip, crushed it. Oh my days. Something in my eye. Candle that's going down right now is making me cry. I don't care. It is what it is, right? Do you think it can be a good idea to look at monthly candle during the last day of the month, like today? Yes. Of course, it's the last day of the month. The monthly candle is the most important right now. Yeah, I expected the retrace to be a little bit bigger than this. Like right here, 17.1. That's what I was looking for. If you had the entry right here, this is the entry I want to always get. Like this, if I see a wick like this, let this. Most of the time I get it though. But if I see a wick like this, look on how you could have entered on this wick. This wick is a zone that sometimes wicks like this get respected for weeks, days or weeks, and then after long weeks is gonna fill it. But the amount of weeks is going down, you can make a lot of profit. Right? With the 1 hour candle closure. 1 hour close bullish. We're just ranging right now, to be honest with you. 30-minute close doji. 15 probably close bearish. Yeah, 15 close bearish. You also gotta be fine with the fact that there might be no trade for you today, right? Gotta go get my big impact a little bit. I don't know. So I'm supposed to be able to see. But based on what's going on right now, I don't think you have to worry that much. If it falls through 30-minute support, that's a good sell entry. I think it's teasing people in. Change the date, Luke. Oh shit. I'll probably turn it back. I don't know. There we go. Like the stream, guys. Yes, you know it, Luis. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We got 69 likes. A rookie number. Gotta push those likes up. Yeah, let's see, Humble Club. Let's see. Only 10 hours down. Oh my days, fam, that's crazy. Bye, bro. No. You might tell her, but no, I'm not gonna buy. I mean, I see what's going on, right? Especially with this 5-minute candle, rejection to the downside, tap in towards this order block here to the left. See, working out, but I'd rather take the longer term trade. Damn, boy. Better stop. Trap. Time bullish. Yeah. That's what you saw people trying to sell. Dangerous right now. You're not trying to sell it low, right? Tomorrow, no New York session, but 5 AM session, bruv. I'm not even home, bruv. After I'm gonna go help my father out tomorrow. So tomorrow there won't be a session. It's a long time ago that I skipped the session. Next to the fact that I had to go to hospital to get my teeth pulled out. But that's the first session. I'm going to Amsterdam. So if somebody up there in Amsterdam, tell me now. No, I don't have time for that. Blue suit. No, I don't know how the fuck he went. No idea. Buy or sell? Nothing. you gotta ask buy, nothing, or sell. That's the option that I had. Okay, now snip up. Are you mad? Free smoke, so that's everywhere here, but I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I rarely drink. Just focus on growth. That's the only thing I don't do. The only thing I'm giving a fuck about. Man, like Anton. Calling out the red light district. Are you mad? In my opinion, red light district and all of that, lack of self-respect. That's all I'm gonna say. In my opinion. Yeah, Jose asks it too. Oh god. Nah, there's lack of self-respect. You know what, Eisenberg? If Rages was here, where's Rages? Rages is always here. Rages is here today. Probably sleeping. Check the blue. What is that then? I don't know about anything blue. (5-minute 3 red crowns). I've got no idea. I got no idea. Niet kijken? Is het probleem? I want to see it now. Blue. This is probably something fucked up. Is it the vice versa thing? That's what I'm thinking about. Oh my day. Oh, goddamn boy. Is it? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my. I'm gonna delete this real quick. Out? Okay, damn. People be looking up some crazy shit today. Fuck. Yo, yesterday the New York session was killing it. You guys are lacking with likes. They hit 200 likes. You guys are only on 92 likes with 250 plus people in. The rookie numbers. Buy limit master. Buy limit. They ain't got no loyalty. Yes. London is even in the name, fam. I'm still waiting. Waiting. What I'm doing. I'm a little bit skeptical about it now because the 4 hour only has 45 minutes left for this candle to close. How long do you typically hold your trades for? It really depends what time frame. Most of the time around 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, around that 20-30 minutes. Gold will. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's no buys, no sells. Look at the last two 15-minute candles. What are you gonna do with that? It can't do anything with that. Just gotta wait. Wait. Oh oui. %. Okay. Let's see. I got a question to all of you. What's your favorite risk to reward ratio? 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 1.5, 1 to 5, 1 to 6. I like personally I like 1 to 3, 1 to 4. If I have runners, right? 1 to 4, 1 to 5 with runners. Closure 1 to 2. Same as will lead. First take profit 1 to 4. Oh no, I mean first take profit 1 to 2, and then runner 1 to 4, 1 to 5. I think that's pretty good. Oh shit. 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 2. 2.8, 1. Oh, 1 to 2, 1 to 1. Okay. 1 to 100. Okay. 1 to 100. Are you mad? Are you mad? Yeah, 1 to 3. Yeah, same here. I like 1 to 5 as well. 1 to 5 is something that can work out pretty well, but you do need to have correct risk management. 1 to 4, someone. Yeah, because you're making space for yourself to lose. That's what I see. If I start trading 1 to 3, right, and I start losing, I can make one correct trade that's enough profit for 3 losing trades, without risk management called. I only lose around 50%, 50 to 70%. Well, not even 70, 60%, between 30 and 60% of the actual risk I'm using. I lose. So then it's even getting divided by more. The risk reward is greater, 50% greater, right? So I can lose 3 to 5 times by winning once. And if your win rate is over 50%, that's strong. Your win rate on 1 to 5, count it, 20%. You're Gucci. Then you're at break even. 20% win rate will give you your 1 to 1. Your 1 to 1. Your 1 to 5, and you're not losing. So if you can have a 50% win rate with a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 1 even, 50%, you're all gonna be Gucci, man. If you flip a coin, your loss rate will be only 50%. Yeah, that's gambling right there. One to 3, 1 to 2. I can't put it out the box. Doesn't show me. For the people that are asking me right now, what's my win rate? 50%. Sometimes, but the thing is, it was higher, but the problem is that I am doing different strategies right now, learning different things to become even better than not even better, but to widen up my knowledge on what's going on, and what trades I could possibly take more out of. But risk management is next to that way better, and the risk reward is 10 times better. right? Used to be doing 1-to-1 with and I used to be losing only like 40-30% of the actual risk I was using. Now I'm using what most of the time around that 3.6 average, 3.5, 3.6. So count that. You win 50% of the time, you only lose 60%, 50-60% of the actual, maybe 75% sometimes, of the actual risk you're using. You're cheap. You don't have to be winning every time. Like, it's good to win every time, but you're not gonna learn more, right? You're not gonna learn. And yes, you also learn from winning. People don't understand. People like they win and they never look at their wins, but you also learn from winning. Look at the wins. Why did you win? And why did you lose? And combine that. Flip a coin, your loss rate will only be 50%. If you enter at 1 to 2, you'll recover. Facts. Higher win rate is better for psychological, okay? Some people might struggle with low win rate even though it's profitable. Okay. Okay. More life, yes. Yeah, 5 minutes. No, there's no volume. Look at the 15. What is this? Whack. For some reason I can't pull the magic keys thing out to show you. Fine. No, it doesn't do it. Is there any way I can pull this out? Oh, it's really stuck on the chart. I'm not going to show you my minute really. That's one thing. One of my friends always trade. Some people sold. One of my friends always. I say range. Yes. Person looking at 1825. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, for me it's got a little bit 50-50 because of the 4-hour candle closure. I really don't want this candle to some dodgy shit. Because now we're respecting this zone as well. It's getting a little dangerous right now, to be fair with you. Let's see how structure is forming once we get up to that zone. We're probably gonna get up to that zone. With this 30-minute candle closing foolish as well. Against DOB, yeah, but being careful though, because this zone is being respected and we're coming up to the 4-hour candle closure in 34 minutes. Low volatility market, yes. Bro, I tried downloading MT5 platform from the mini markets, but they told me I can't use it on MacBook Pro. Download Parallel. Ahmed, download Parallel.
Don't download Parallel.
Okay, okay.
What you need to do is have a second computer. So you just go and buy a second-hand Windows machine. You can pay $100. You can pay $200, and you get one with 8 gigabytes or 16 gig of RAM or 8 gig of RAM, and it's plenty with a good processor.
Parallel is
screen. Yeah, Parallels you got to pay for, so you know.
Oh really?
And you've only got the one screen. You can only just look at your screen. Whereas if you buy a second Windows machine, you've got 2 screens. Yeah, and you can just use the magic keys on the Windows. You can have Tradingview on one screen and then your trades on the other.
You can even get new computers for $200-300.
Yeah, but
like
if you buy a second-hand one,
Lenovo's.
you can get a better quality as far as specs go. You know,
Yeah.
you pay $500, you can get a 15-inch screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not worth using Parallels and that kind of shit. Unless you got a one of the Big Macs with a huge screen on it, like a 28-inch screen or.
I am always careful with buying like second-hand, like electronics, like where you gotta log in with certain things, right?
Oh, you wipe it. Make sure it's wiped first.
Wipe it fully.
Yeah, I mean, I paid $100 for my Windows one, and works fine.
That's
I
nothing.
just use it only to take trades, and that's it. But you know, I don't know how much Parallels is. It's not. I think you got to pay for it every year as well. So anything like that,
Might be.
Parallels is anything you got to have a subscription for. You're better off
Buying something straight away. There's a lot of good computers.
Yeah.
For a little money.
You want to get the Pro edition of Parallels, and that's 137 Australian.
A year.
Yeah, I think it's.
It's a lot. They could better buy another PC to the side, for sure.
it's a license, so don't know how long the license lasts for. Let's see.
Hey Samuel, how are you doing, man? So yesterday's bank holiday in the UK. Would you treat today as Monday? No, but I would treat today as the last day of the month. Yeah, parallels. I don't know about. I've never used it.
Yeah, the home edition. The home edition is a one-time purchase, but the Pro edition.
Yeah, but you see, Dimitri, he's having very bad problems with parallels as well. Like since the beginning already.
Yeah, you're better off. You're better off just buying another Windows.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't know. Got it. Budget. You see, like if you ain't gonna do shit with the PC anyway, you can buy like a budget PC. It's gonna.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna give you good.
You're only just using it for that.
I mean. I think an ASRock Desktop Mini X300 is 155 euros. You got a brand new PC. ASRock. Let's see what the specs are. Because you're only going to be running MetaTrader anyways. Yeah, they're like 150. What's the specs on it? Oh, it's without. Oh, never mind. Oh no, it's good. It's actually okay. Let's see a little further. Still didn't touch my zone. Best overall is Acer Aspire TC 895. Lenovo is pretty good. Let's see. Okay, ugly. Look at this. This is Lenovo. I'm gonna show you real quick. Lenovo with Windows 10 home PC, AMD, 8 GB of RAM, 256 GB SSD. I don't know about the rest, but you got it. This is good enough for sure. Only for that, and then you have a brand new one, so you don't have to worry about anything. 80, nothing, probably even cheaper. If you don't use Logic, why in the world would you buy it? Parallels cost. Yeah. Parallel destroyed my MacBook's battery. Okay. Yeah. 1K Windows PC is way better than Mac. Yeah, that's for sure. Is AMD or Intel?
Macs are just better to work on a computer. I mean, they're more practical. They are easy to use and very reliable. They never get viruses.
A lot of people use it for graphic designing as well.
Graphics. And also, you know, it's the difference between driving a Porsche and driving a Morris 1100. You know what they are. They're just like a Windows computer doesn't have any power steering.
Yeah, you got to do it yourself.
It handles really well, yeah.
But for me, Windows has always been the perfect. Always use Windows.
Yeah, if you look after them, you know what you're doing. I think they're much better than, sorry Ricardo, the Macs.
Yeah, no, I've used both extensively, and I always find Windows clunky.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, my PC is constantly crashing. I have great stats, yeah. I have great stats. The stats are on point, like 1660, 16 gigabytes of RAM, Ryzen 5 3600, and it just crashes. Like, it's only 51 degrees right now. That's not bad. If I play like a game, like a strong game, it's only getting up to like 58 or 60 degrees. So I don't understand why it crashes.
You would need something specific for gaming, but. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a tech head myself, so I've got a laptop with AMD Ryzen, the Radeon, and I have no problems with it at all. I've had a Mac, and I don't know. Because I'm a Windows guy, it was so tedious just to understand what the Mac does, how it works, where certain things were.
Yeah.
Maybe I just didn't give it the time or the effort to kind of understand it more, but I don't know.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I don't want to argue with Ricardo.
No, well, I mean, you got to get used to them, but you got to get used to any kind of sports car.
Yeah, for sure. You can't just fly a helicopter.
Yeah, it takes time.
True.
But I just know from using both quite a lot over the years, and I've had Macs since. And I used to do like music on computer as well, and on a Mac it was just so much easier. Even though I started on an Atari, which is when you had to load the program in. And
oh wow, that's old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Have you seen how much like one of those Mac, like the standing up desktops can get from Apple?
Oh, they're expensive.
Look at this. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna laugh. Apple.com. Gonna laugh. Look at this Mac, and then we're gonna go to the Mac Pro. Okay, this is already. Go to buy. This is already. Look at the price already. Let's go to the most expensive one. There's already 6,500. Yeah, this is nothing. Okay, look at the price. 6,500. Let me click some buttons. Let's go for 25,000.
Was that 25? Damn.
Let me show you how expensive it can get if you choose all the options. It's even cheaper than last year. Last year was like 70,000.
Need a full margin for that.
You need to really full margin it for that.
Yeah.
That's 53,000.
That's a hell of a lot of money.
Or $4.5 grand a month.
Yeah. Wow. You need to have a real specific use for that.
Yeah, it has like many processors. Or I think like gigs, like 12 times 128 gigs of RAM. 2 Radeon bullshit things. I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. Real mortgage PC, pretty much. 50K, yeah. Someone says GTR. Yeah, I prefer that over that PC as well. You can buy a home with that price. Yeah, that's down payment right there. Huge down payment. Gosh, my God. Yeah, it's just ranging right now. It's not doing anything.
Easing right now. That's good.
Huh?
Up, down, up, down, up,
Yeah.
down.
Up and down.
Did you take a look at GJ?
Oh no.
I've been in GJ since the top.
It's looking like a nice retest right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might come in to retest the pin bar and then come down again. So I might take a second entry.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, if the 1 hour candle start closing bullish, if you look at the range, right? You look at the range, this is what I'm looking at. This is the top. Retesting. New higher high.
Okay.
If this forms, break, retest, fail.
Yeah, true. Yeah. This is a 4 hour support as well.
Oh, really? Oh, damn.
Well, yeah, it's a 4 hour level. Yeah.
That's delicate. Did close above, but that's what, only like 2 pips.
Just barely, yeah.
Yeah, 2 pips is nothing. Oh, yeah, could do it, but it's like squeezing it in, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's true.
It's looking like an okay break and retest, but yeah, it's high up though.
Be good if gold came up to the 1818 area, 1817, but right now it's just going sideways.
Yeah, I wanted it to go there too to sell. Nothing.
I mean, it looks like it's going to come down from where it is now.
Yeah.
It's eventually going to break lower because it's not pushing higher. Those two big, we got 2.5. It would be a 30-minute candle. That's bearish 30-minute candle, which on your left there.
This one.
That big, yeah. An excellent indication that it's going to continue lower.
Yeah, for sure.
But it'd be good if it came up first.
Let's see what this candle is doing, because
like now.
Yeah. Oh, look at that rejection. In South Africa, you can buy a full house with that money. Yes, pretty much. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not thinking about risking it for the biscuit anymore. This last day. If it already went up to 17.2, I would have already started selling once I saw a nice 5-minute. But coming too close to that 4 hour, I'm about to call it a day. So, you know, I just call it one. Have a no trade day. That's the character building day. You're looking at price not doing anything, just waiting for price to come to you. No FOMO, no nothing. But if you did that, well done to you. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end it on this one. Maybe the last 15 looking at this candle closure, and then we're gonna get off. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. We do this every single day except for tomorrow. Thursday we'll be back at it again. Well, we normally do every Wednesday, right? Every Wednesday is normally New York and London at the same, you know, not at the same time, but the same day. So be there. But tomorrow I won't be there. Already explained that. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday again then. For the people that are questioning what time's the stream starting from next week on, we will start again from the 7:30 my time. just so many things happening, like personal life as well, that I need to figure out and fix for when I come back. So most of the time we're starting at like that 30 minutes before London Open or at London Open, and then from next week on we'll be starting again at 7:30 my time, so 6:30 GMT for the people in England. So look, I'm just wondering, will sharks same? I don't know. It's delicate. But yeah. So based on that, next week will be the same times again, a little bit longer streams, and then every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday there will be a New York session provided by me. Tuesdays and Thursdays aren't there. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Look at tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. Look at the last push of this candle. Last minute just decides to come down. It's just ranging, just wasting my time right now. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Bye bye.